Let me tell you about one of the strangest things that has ever happened to me in the Sonic hacking scene. For this one, you'll need some context. About 10 years ago, I released a little joke hack called Hedgehog Abuse Simulator. And no, despite the name, it wasn't some sadistic torture game. It was a parody of the Tails Abuse Debug series by whoisthisgit, with the idea being that Tails finally gets revenge on Sonic for all the abuse he endured in those videos. Gameplay-wise, it was just meant to be a goofy puzzle platformer where you place spikes in debug mode and throw Sonic into them. It was a fun little idea, but it had way too many design hurdles I couldn't overcome. So I scrapped the project and released what little I had in a small tech demo for SHC 2015. Most people understood it was harmless fun, but one person didn't. And I mean, really didn't. When Razor and Xenon uploaded a video demonstrating the hack, a guy named Samuel the Hedgehog absolutely lost it. He wished death upon me and even upon people in the comments who didn't share his hatred for this hack. He took it far, far too seriously. And you see, that could have been the end of this story. Some people just don't like what you do. That's fine. That's how the internet works. But then he wrote a fanfiction, a self-insert revenge fantasy starring himself, me, and a freezer. And today I'm going to read it to you. It is the only thing that has survived from this entire arc because his account has long ago been banned. But this story was so bizarre that I made a screenshot of it when it was still new, and now it's finally time to read it. Now, fair warning before I begin, this story does get pretty graphic. If that's not something you want to hear, this is your chance to click off this video. But it's written in such an unhinged, badly structured way that it ends up being more absurd than anything. So, here is Samuel's story, exactly as he wrote it, word for word.
This is a fake story, but I like to share with all, some parts are real. One day the red hedgehog with black shirt and grey pants named Samuel was playing Sonic 1 Omochao edition. Then Razor and Xenon uploaded a video of a hack named Hedgehog Abuse Simulator. Samuel got crazy, he cursed and insulted the creator, the uploader and the lovers of this hack. 1 year later, Selbi came to my house. He talked to me about the insults and curses. I was so angry, so I knocked out Selbi and I put him in a freezer. Days later, when Selbi was frozen, I decided to put him in a mailbox to send it to Sonic Warnhaus. After this, I was at home playing S-Factor, someone touched the doorbell. It was a box inside of it, here was Selbi always frozen. But he was scared, I don't know why I decided to lock him in a capsule until 2023. In 2023, I was now an adult, I decided to unlock Selbi and he was still alive, I break the ice. And Selbi was not sure what's happening. Continue on my next reply. I got my limit on my iPad. I tell it things such as, his house got sold, Sonic the Hedgehog Extended Edition now has a full version, etc. Selbi go angry to his house, but he figured out that it was sold. Selbi cried, then take drugs, and then he I was playing the full version of S1EE when guys touched my doorbell. It was Tails and Rouge. I screamed by 5 seconds. Then I take a railgun and shoot them until they died. The officers Judy Hoops and Nick Wilde arrested me. When I was in jail, I found a gun. Instead of using it to kill a officer, Meanwhile, at heaven, I found Selbi, huck, and I say sorry. And that's the story of me.